Welcome back, everyone, here to Full Circle Florida. Let's bring in ABC News political director and Washington bureau chief Rick Klein joining us this week. Rick, we kind of overlook Congress right now. We talk about the presidential race so much, but how are those House races starting to break down nationwide? Any idea on who might have the upper hand there, Republican versus Democrat?
Well, it's such a close race. It's very possible, if not likely, that it follows wherever the presidential race is. But there's clusters of races. There's a few in New York, New Jersey, California, a couple even in Florida that could determine everything. And we're just in that kind of a close race. There aren't that many battlegrounds, frankly speaking. So most of the people that I've talked to assume that whoever wins the presidency is going to have the House of Representatives on their side, if not the Senate.
Yeah, I heard this week that California could come down to 4 races in that sort of agricultural valley there in Central California. Well, moving to the Senate, how is that breaking down nationwide?
Yeah, the Senate is almost impossible to imagine how the Democrats pull this one off. They have a 51-49 majority now. If they win the presidency, they can keep it at 50-50. But they've already essentially lost West Virginia. They've ceded ground. Joe Manchin's retiring, and there isn't really a serious Democratic competitor there. There are very few places. Maybe Florida is the best opportunity, maybe Texas for a pickup. Everywhere else they're on defense, and that includes not just battlegrounds like Pennsylvania and Michigan, but also very redder states like Montana and Ohio where they have to defend incumbents. So it's almost an impossible task. I mean, Democrats would love to be able to do it, but if they're able to do it, it will be the barest of majorities that they squeak through with. Which
would, of course, impact the presidential race, whoever does get in, and their balance of power and what they're going to be working with. And we talk about, Harris versus Trump. You've got the debate next week. The polling that we've seen so far indicates a very tight race. We knew it was going to narrow down in this final stretch after Labor Day. But what are we to make of these polls? Because Donald Trump underpolled in 2016 and obviously ended up winning.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, look, a lot of the polls have adjusted for that and try to take that into account and try to learn a little bit from past mistakes. But the bottom line is it's going to be a very close race. Nothing's going to change about how close a race this is, and I don't think there's anything in the polls that will drastically change that. And that's one reason that the ABC debate on Tuesday night is going to be as big a deal as it is.
Yeah, and it does seem like all roads lead to Pennsylvania. Is that the fulcrum here?
Yeah.
Is the conventional wisdom that it will come down to the Keystone State?
It's the easiest one to see as the tipping point state. It is where our debate's going to be in Philadelphia on Tuesday night. And it's, the biggest battleground out there, and it probably is the most pivotal to both campaigns.
Rick Klein, as always, we do appreciate your insight. Thank you, sir. Next on Full Circle Florida, let's take a time out and talk football, the new season, and all 3 Florida teams are talking playoffs.